Hi everybody, this is Sandy from Sand Doodle's Desk. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to start a new series on my channel. This is inspired by I don't know if they still do this trend, but I would say an older makeup beauty guru YouTuber trend where you show your previous purchases from the month as well as your favorites together in one video. I thought that'd be a nice way to sum up how November 2023 went for me because I don't have too much to say on my favorites, but I do have some upcoming items that I am excited to use for December and going into the new year. So let's get started with the new purchases. The first thing I got, it's not this cover, it's actually the notebook inside, but it is the Hobonichi 5-year journal. This is for 2024 to 2028. The layout of this is, I would say, very reminiscent of their week's layout. So they have the 5 years on the left-hand side and then a blank page on the right. And this is a fairly chunky notebook, as you can kind of imagine, with them putting in 365 days just on one side or like one sheet of paper. So this is a cover from Mansura Atelier, I believe. This barely fits across the entire notebook, and I think standard A6 covers would not be able to hold this. So my goal is to not use too many like tip-ins and stickers, anything that will make it too chunky, and just stick to pen, especially because this is Tomoe River paper. I think this will be the perfect excuse for me to draw a few lines using new fountain pen inks and new pens that are more for play, because I find that I'm always reaching for the same office friendly ink colors when I'm just writing in my everyday planner. The next thing I got, pull it into view, is a pack of Posca markers. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's guess. I think 24 markers was the pack that I purchased. And if you're counting right now and I'm wrong, don't tell me, it's fine. I purchased these more as a craft item. My partner and I are making some pins for a friend. Had to go grab one, but this is one of them, and I just put resin over it. So we're gonna make a few of these to gift to her, and we did that using Posca markers and Shrinky Dinks. But I think this is a really fun craft that I may expand a little bit more and go into some shop-related items. So maybe some handmade like fountain pen pins or like stationery related things that would be coming into the shop in the next year. The next thing I got was something that actually just came into the mail today. I got a pack of the Kokio business paper. The code, if you're searching on Amazon, is KB39N. This is an A4 size piece of paper that was recommended from Lindsay Scribbles. I believe she heard from some other planner folks. Right now, my planner, I'm using HP Premium, I think, LaserJet 28-pound, and this is a lot lighter, so I'm thinking I might be able to replace some of my inserts and kind of decrease the amount of chunk that I have, and be able to add a few more weekly and daily inserts. Haven't had a chance to play around with this yet, but I did a quick pen swatch. So I have an array of pens. This is watercolor at the bottom too. You can see it barely rippled. I was worried about the watercolor because it was rippling a lot when I was painting, but now that it's dried, it's actually flattened itself out pretty well. I did use fountain pens, but I use fairly fine nib pens, so I wasn't too worried about those either. It was more just the weight of the paper because I've tried the HP 24 pound and the 32 pound, so I kind of settled on 28 as a good in between, but 24 would have been really nice to have that thin paper. And just showing you the back, let me use this pack. There is significant ghosting, which I personally don't mind. Less with the fountain pens down here, and that could just be due to the ink combinations that I have, but you can see black is pretty significant on the other side. The only real one that feathered would be, of course, the Sharpie, and a little bit on my mild liner. This is one of those darker brown colors. Sorry, it's kind of hard to tell right there. And it was just right at sort of the end tip where you lift off and a little bit more ink kind of pools up. But even when I kind of crossed itself, I don't really think that's significant enough to bother me. So I'll definitely be playing around more with this paper and trying to see if it's something I can incorporate into my planner as I'm setting it up for 2024. I also had a few ink deliveries last month. I am a Ferris Wheel Press affiliate, so I do get ink sent to me and a commission code that's linked in the bio. But every once in a while, I get packages for inks to test out. These are the ones that were sent for October and November, but I just wanted to show quickly the different inks that just came out. This one I've been using in my planner just as my everyday ink. It's Crystal Blue Legacy. It's a dark navy with a blue shimmer. It's not this one, it's this one. It's hard to tell, but it's a very work-friendly ink, and even when I do get the shimmer, it's very subtle. I'm a huge fan of this one. I love kind of work-friendly, office-friendly inks. Next one that I've already showed on my Instagram is Sugar and Spite. I love these little bottles that their inks come in, but this one's a really pretty vibrant magenta with a pink shimmer. This I recently did a Zentangle for. Let me open up my traveler's notebook. So I have a few Zentangles I was playing around with, and this was the ink that I used with my Lamy Safari ink. This has a really pretty golden pink shimmer. I really love this one as sort of a fun ink. And then the two new ones that I just got, which are actually for November, is Frontenac Blue, which is more of a lighter, I don't know if this is necessarily teal or turquoise, but it is a beautiful, like, lakey, swampy lake color. Super excited to start using this. I put in my pen, but unfortunately my pen, I think, still had some water from when I was cleaning it, so it's a little bit diluted. So I can't give my full review on this color yet. And then the last one, which I haven't opened yet, is Plated Gold Press. This one, ooh, I don't own a yellow ink, so I'm really excited to try out these new colors, which is one of my favorite parts of being partnered with Ferris Wheel Press. But this is so pretty. I'm so excited to use this. I love their shimmer inks. Trying to open this. They capture so much light and beauty and have so much sheen and sparkle. Oh, so excited. This is one I would probably paint more with than use in my everyday writing, but I'm still very excited to try it out. Now let's go into some of my favorites. I honestly only have one big favorite, and it is my Janet Leather planner, specifically just the setup that I have. This is Pocket Plus inserts, and I think Pocket Plus is the perfect size for me. I'm able to put in like full-sized, or by full size I mean like 3x3 sticky notes into these inserts without any overhang, which was always something that bothered me about a standard pocket. But I just think the size is perfect for me. I've been able to be really productive, try out different inserts, and have a lot of fun with this. And I did order a new planner that hopefully comes in by the end of the year, and I'm really excited to share that too. But I'm just looking for anything that now fits Pocket Plus because Pocket is just not cutting it for me. I do think specifically the combination of the 28-pound paper and my vanishing point and the Ferris wheel press Blue Legacy ink is what has made me really fall back in love with using ring planners. Something about the size, the writing feel of using a fountain pen again, and the dark contrasting ink against like a vibrant white paper is very satisfying. I love my bullet journal that I was doing in my Lordstrom notebook, but the cream paper, it's I know it's supposed to be gentler on the eyes, but I just love a bright, bright white, and nothing that's off-white like this. This is off-white. This is white. I don't love this. I love this. So a lot of new things that I've been trying out in here. Another favorite that I have, which might start to show in the next month, is going back into watercolor. I think there was quite a few planner folks on my Instagram feed that have been dabbling more into watercolor, and this is something I just pulled out and kind of reignited my love for the fluidity of watercolor. I don't have anything right now to show, but hopefully on my Instagram soon. This is an old Winsor & Newton Cotman set, but I've actually replaced most, if not all, of these shades. I think one of the greens and the brown might be from the original palette, but these are a few colors. This top row I know is all the Daniel Smith primary set, primary color tubings that they have. I don't even know what it's called. One of these greens I think I bought separately in a tube. This is the original brown. One of these I think is maybe both. Oh gosh, this is hard to tell, but I've had this for years and it's something that I kind of lost and forgot in my move. But with coming back in the new house, cleaning up, I found it again, reignited my love for watercolor, and I'm going to be starting a new journal, I guess. I have this Traveler's Train insert from the 2022 edition that I don't know, I was just keeping, and I've reached a point in my life where I'm just going to use what I want to use and not worry about ruining any special edition notebooks. So I'm going to start a sketchbook and maybe just like a brain dump book for notes, and do more watercolor in here because I know the Travelers Company Midori paper can hold up against watercolor. So I'm super excited to be able to do more creative things in the new year. And the last thing I'm going to mention is maybe less stationery related, but I wanted to show off my new watch face and watch band that I got for my Apple Watch. This is the Starlight SE, and I got the band in a matching color as well as like it came with this case thing. And then I traced a few of these images so they're not completely my own. But I drew a picture of my two cats and my dog to be able to have a little reminder of my little babies right here. So I really love this watch band. Really wanted to show that off. That is it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's anything specifically on the new products that you want me to do a review of, please let me know. If not, I'm always happy to chat in the comments too, and you can find links and descriptions for all of the products shown today in the description box, as well as my affiliate code for Ferris wheel press, which you don't have to use. All of my codes I have shown with a star. It doesn't cost any more to use them. If anything, I'm trying to help save a little bit of money, but there is no pressure at all to use any of those. They just help support me to dive deeper into my stationery obsession. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.